StratusLIVE 365 is a comprehensive fundraising CRM built on Microsoft Dynamics, and because of that, integration to Outlook and Teams is built in. I'm in Outlook, and I have an email from Scott about an event he is holding in his house, and he has room for a few more guests. You notice the link to Dynamics 365 in the Outlook header. I've opened 365, and it found his record within our StratusLIVE 365 CRM, and from here, I can access his full record and I can see a nice summary of information about him on this form. I see his basic contact information on the left, a timeline of all the activities that we've been doing with him, and some financial summary information over to the right. If I scroll down a little, I can see his address, and I can see that it's CAS certified. And because it's geocoded, we can see that address on a map, or we could use Map Lytics to do a radius search to find more people to invite to his event. So let's go up here and click on Map Lytics, and it will open that up within Outlook as well. And it put a push pin where Scott lives. I can plot records from his address. I'll use a distance of, say, 15 miles from his house, and I could look across our entire database, but let's use a view to really narrow it down. I want active contacts with higher propensity to give scores, and it will look at that 15-mile radius around his house to find the folks that meet that criteria. I can now view the data, and I can save that data to a marketing list to be able to invite those folks to the event. I can also access his record from a browser, and that's how you'll probably do it most often. You can have different forms that organize the data in different ways with different tabs based on how you like to view and use the information. I can see these tabs are a little bit different than the ones on that form that I was using in Outlook. If I look at his engagement tab, I see his engagement score here and more information about his engagement score below. We have an automation engine to calculate engagement based on the AFP Fundraising Analytics Guide. Below that, I can see his participations, which show you all the ways he is associated with your organization, and these can be automatically assigned as he participates in various activities. Scrolling down, I can also see his event attendance and volunteer participation. The Relationships tab will show me all of the contacts in his household, all his connections or relationships in the database, and his primary employment and his employment history. And I can also use the Related tab to get to any other information about Scott. Now let's switch this to another form, the form we were viewing within Outlook. And you can see that it's set up a little bit differently. We also embed dashboards such as this one on the Summary tab. It will give a summary of his lifetime giving total, his average gift, his last donation, his year-to-date donations, and so on, with some graphs showing different breakdowns for his giving. And this dashboard also does some analysis of the donor for you, letting you see recency and loyalty information, again, his engagement score, but it also ranks that engagement score against others in the database. And we'll show you some suggested action items based on his data, things like birthday notifications or notifications about missing data, and suggestions for ways to engage him, and so on. StratusLIVE 365 gives you a comprehensive 360-degree view of your constituents and their interactions with your organization, with the flexibility to design the forms and dashboards you want to streamline access for your users.